Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video for the holidays. Right now I'm going to start off with my eyebrows, and right now I'm just sculpting out my eyebrows and of course listening to music. But yeah, let's get started. So what I do when I start my brows is I start from the tail of my brow, and then I move my way up to the front of the brow, only because I want to make sure that the lines don't look too harsh, and I try to make sure that I get my brows as even as possible. I do have a little few hairs that could have been waxed before I did the video, but I did the video and I hadn't got my eyebrows arched just yet. But the next video coming up, I'll definitely have my brows freshly waxed. At this point in my brows, I'm getting ready to start sculpting my brows. So what I'll do is I'll take my concealer. Usually I use my concealer that's closest to my skin tone, but today I used a little lighter concealer. And I make sure that I sculpt out my brow from the tail end first, and then I move up to the top of the brow. Only because you want to make sure that you don't have too many harsh lines and you don't put too much product in the front of your brow. So, and this is a good way to conceal a few hairs that you may have that you needed to get waxed. And it just makes your brows look a little more sharp and clean. At this point in my brows, I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm just going to kind of try to diffuse some of the product. I'm going to make sure I get all the concealer blended out and make sure that I don't have any lines of demarcation, and just make things look more seamless. And if you want, you could just take the concealer down on your eyelid, because you can use the concealer as a base for your eyeshadow if you wanted to. And that's what I'm just doing here, and using my beauty blender to further blend things out. Here I'm going to take my Tartelette palette, and I'm just going to use a few colors out of here, just a few browns. I'm taking a light orange brown in my transition area, and I'm just going to put that there so that it can blend out my eyeshadows that I'm going to be using further. And then I'm going to take more of a chocolatey brown into my outer crease and bring it in, maybe to the third of my eye, just to give it a little bit of depth to the eye, because I want this look to be more of a neutral, natural kind of smoky eye. I don't want it to be too dark, but I don't want it to be where you can't see it either. And I'm going to use a champagne color on the lid. And what I did was I did wet my brush a little bit with a little Fix Plus, and then I dipped it into like a champagne creamish gold color. Right now I'm taking a deep dark brown mixed with black, and I'm just deepening it in my crease. I'm bringing it from the outer crease into the inner crease just to blend it out and give it some smoke to the eye. And of course I'm listening to music. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to add eyebrow bone highlight, excuse me. And I think it was, I actually think it might have been a highlighter that I used. The Becca Shimmering Perfector in Opal. I believe that's what I used on my brow bone. And there I'm just trying to blend all the eyeshadows together. Here I'm using my foundation, and it's the I can't even think of the name now, but it's a L'Oreal foundation. I'm not really sure of the name, and on here it is gonna look a little bit too light, but once I contour and conceal and everything smoothes out at the end with my Fix Plus, it'll all look seamless. But on here it does look a little bit too light, but it's not. Here I'm going to use a mixture of the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Pure Beige and Urban Decay's Naked Concealer, I think in medium dark, maybe. I think it's a medium dark, yeah. I'm just going to use this here to highlight and conceal, but more highlight than anything. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend it out just to make things look seamless. Here I'm going to use a concealer palette by Ruby Kisses, and I think it's the 3D Creator. I bought it a few years ago. I don't even know if they still sell it, but I bought it at my local beauty supply, and it's the darkest shade that they have, and it comes with two different shades, but I use it to contour. So I'm just going to contour my cheeks, the top of my forehead, my chin, and my nose. The nose contour does look a little funny, but I'm sure it'll be fixed by the time I'm done with it. And I did use a little bit much, so hopefully it all looks good in the video, but it did turn out looking really good. And I do use a really dark color because I have a really round face, and I like to get my cheeks and my forehead looking smaller and more chiseled. And here I'm just blending out everything. I'm using a little powder under my eyes, and it's the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to use that under my eyes, put a little on my nose, and put a little underneath my contour on my cheeks, and that's just to get a more sharp and defined contour. And I really do like this powder. The powder is very lightweight and finely milled, so it doesn't cake up under your eyes or make you look like your skin is patchy. So it is a really good powder to further highlight with. So off camera I did do my eyeliner, put my blush on, and set my contour with a powder bronzer. Now I'm just going to use my highlighter, which is my favorite part. And I did use a bit much, but I'm going to try to blend it out. And I used the Becca highlighter in Opal. And it is kind of, it can become kind of patchy if you don't blend it out well. But I'm definitely going to further blend it to make it look more seamless. Here I'm using just a neutral, natural brown liner. And I'm using a Maybelline Nudes Matte, excuse me, lipstick. And I'm just going to mix those two together. And it's such a pretty color. I did end up changing the lip color, and I put a little bit of gloss on top. The gloss was a NYX gloss. I want to say like Spice or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's one of the butter glosses. Here I'm just putting on mascara, a little bit more mascara. I didn't use lashes, and that's because I really wasn't going, I don't think I was going anywhere this day. I filmed a video, so I didn't need lashes. But if I was to go out, or if it was evening time, I would have put lashes on, but I didn't put lashes on for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really enjoyed making this video. The voiceover, I hope, is not too boring or just annoying, because I am doing a voiceover kind of late. And at the end of the video, it was a little bit blurry, but I still wanted to put the video up because I think it was a really good video. And it's just a cute look. So thanks for watching.